We are an outboard engine manufacturer. We also do inboard motors and stern drives.
Nowadays, what we're also focusing on is the overall experience for the boater. So it's really not just about the engine, it's about all aspects of their boating experience. Product complexity continues to increase, I think, as things become more innovative. When we look at future types of innovation such as auto docking or autonomous boating, there's a lot more complexity when you think about software and hardware and firmware and bringing all of that together in a product development process.
Our whole process development cycle was put inside Teamcenter, right from our concept through our phase-gated process to our change management process, and brought in all our cross-functional teams. So it was a tool that enabled the right information to be displayed or shared at the appropriate time throughout the design cycle.
Our latest V6, V8 product line is their very complex product that Teamcenter helped us to manage all of the SKUs, all of the top-level assemblies efficiently.
Teamcenter was a key part in basically our technology change and our path going forward in terms of being number one in the market and on the water. Teamcenter and some of the other modules within it had really increased our performance metrics. One case in particular is our change management process.
At Mercury Marine, PLM is very much a cross-functional tool. So we have people within the engineering organization that use Teamcenter. We have people in our quality group, people in our procurement and sourcing function, people that are on the manufacturing side of things. When you look at change management, we have a lot of different functions weigh in on the impact of a change.
They're all part of the change management or change process. An average change took roughly 50+ days to get through the system. An average change actually dropped from that 50+ days down to 25. Teamcenter classification, which allowed Mercury to take their standard parts out of shared drives out on the network and put them all into a single location, which helped us to consolidate part numbers down on the shop floor at the end of the day, and by doing so also helped us use volumes of scales with our supply base. So instead of having 10 different suppliers for the same bolt, we got down to 2 or 3 suppliers.
Mercury Marine uses advanced visualization in terms of really taking that 3D design that we've developed through our Creo mechanical authoring tool that we've then taken and checked in via IPEM into Teamcenter. In addition to managing that native CAD data, we also are automating the creation of a JT file, which is our lightweight 3D advanced viz file. And that information is then used not only for managing some of our design review processes within our own Mercury Marine design groups, but it's also used when we collaborate with suppliers and we have design reviews with them. So that experience of looking at a lightweight 3D file versus having to have that native heavy file. So that's really one of the key advantages for us.
The Mercury Teamcenter environment we roughly are carrying 850 Teamcenter licenses. They're used extensively throughout the US, Mexico, and China. We've also implemented a SRM supplier relationship management module, which draws in basically our supply base.
In terms of the overall performance improvement of Teamcenter supplier collaboration, we've probably seen at least a good uptick of 20 to 25% in our overall efficiency in terms of how we go through our RFQ process, as well as the way in which we collaborate with our suppliers in the product development process.
We can create a quote package that we send to purchasing. Purchasing uses that quote package and they go out and reach out to suppliers with a quote for us. Yeah, the advantage of that system is that then the supplier can only get to the information that I've provided for them. In Teamcenter, they can access Teamcenter, which for IP purposes is a good thing.
That entire request for quote process has now been reimagined and digitized to really drive a much more efficient experience.
We've been able to keep track of costs as we're going throughout the project. We've been able to keep track of our weight, because weight's extremely important since you have a big motor at the back of a boat. We've been able to have the appropriate cross-functional teams come in at the right time and make decisions before, not after.
By implementing Teamcenter at Mercury Marine, we've been able to achieve tremendous strides whether it comes to new product introductions and the overall cycle time reduction. We've been able to actually figure out how to take cost out. We've been able to do things more efficiently. For us, getting new engines out the door in a timely manner is critical to our financial progress as a company. We've been able to take a lot of those learnings as a manufacturing company to other like-minded manufacturing companies.